The thing that stood out to me the most this year was my youngest brother graduating from high school and him going to college. I am so proud of him. I am so proud of him. All I can really say about that is that little motherfucker did that shit. Alright you guys, what's going on? It's be your boy Scotty and it's time for my annual year in review. We're here to talk about my year of 2018. And you know, I'm not gonna keep y'all for a long time. You know what I mean? I'm just here to talk to you guys about the good and the bad of 2018. I did suffer a lot of losses this year. Back in January I lost my Uncle Vest. You know, he was gravely ill. He came all the way here from Florida and he wanted to spend his last days home with his family, and that's exactly what he did. He was here for like a month and he passed on, and that was a hard thing to see. But you know, it is what it is. He's in a better place. He's no longer suffering. September of this year, I also lost a close family member of mine. He was married to my cousin and he lived 2 houses down from us for the last 8 years. He was always a big help to us. He was always a father figure to me and to my youngest brother. He was always there for everything. And when he died, I really took that death hard because, you know, with me, I always tell everybody, I'm not the most emotional person in the world. You never really really get to see any emotions from me, and you don't really know exactly where my head is at with a lot of things. So that really hurt me to death, okay? Like, that was probably the most painful death I've experienced over the last 2 years. And you know, people had their things to say, oh, this motherfucker always has somebody die in his family or whatever. But it's kind of, I mean, I lost my mind when I saw somebody say that. But you know, it's like people die and you never know when a person is going to leave this earth. And I did not know that on my sister's birthday that I was going to lose, you know, him. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I did suffer a little bit of heartbreak this year. You know what I'm saying? You know, there were people in my life that I let back in. You know, there was someone that I let back into my world. And, you know what I mean? I thought that I had forgiven, you know how you let people back in and you forgive and you forget and you think things are going to be different. But, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it didn't turn out that way for me, and I only got my feelings hurt in the process. So that's exactly what happened. And no, this is not no one that y'all know. This is not a YouTuber. This is somebody in my real life. I let somebody back into my world, and it just didn't work out that way for me. Like, it didn't help me any. Like, it didn't do anything but bring me more harm than good. You know what I mean? So that's all that was. The bright side of this year, I got to travel a lot. A lot more this year. You know, I went to Atlanta, went to Dallas, you know, I went to Jersey, I went to New York. You know, I did a lot of traveling this year, a lot of celebrating this year, you know. Not to mention, I had my first real professional interview with King Kane from Chasing Dallas. I really enjoyed that, and I was so glad that he gave me the opportunity. And he was, you know, he was equally excited to be my very first guest for Unfiltered, and I really appreciated that. And to this day, me and King Kane still keep in touch. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he's a real cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Very supportive of my channel. And I will be buying more pieces from him. I hope he realizes that. I will be hitting him up for some personalized pieces, if you know what I mean. But you know, it is what it is. Another great thing that happened this year, I got to meet Queen Bianca Brooks, and I also got to meet Live with Leah. Those two have become very dear to me in my heart. Me and Leah talk almost like every other day. So does me and Bianca, and sometimes the three of us will collectively have our little group message conversation. We talk about shit, you know what I'm saying? So I really enjoy getting to know Bianca and Leah. I really enjoy getting to know them. I know both of them are much younger than me, but they're both very supportive. I have been dealing with a lot of things this year. And, you know, when I was going through my ups and my downs, they were always there to give me positive energy. And that's all I've been trying to have in my life, is a lot of positive energy. That is all I need in my life. Like, the negativity is just done. You know what I'm saying? Done, done, done. I don't need any negativity in my world. And I'm trying to, you know, continue my mental growth, you know. Speaking of my mental growth, I started seeing a shrink. I haven't been going as consistent as I need to, you know. That's one thing that I do need to change, but I did start seeing the shrink, and it's very refreshing and it's very therapeutic. It makes me feel better to let certain things out of me and try to make peace with certain things that I never really made peace with in my past. So that was another thing. Another great thing, I got to right my wrongs and fix old wounds, heal old wounds with my immediate family on my dad's side. Me and my siblings are closer than ever. Me and my grandmother have the best relationship than we ever had in God knows how long. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, I call her up every single day or even every week to call her and talk to her, but we do have a better relationship. When I'm around her now, it's more... It's not tense for me. It's not awkward. It's not anything like that. It's more like I was happy to see her when she came for Christmas. You know, her and my aunt just left yesterday. And, you know, it was happy to be, you know, I didn't get to take no pictures with her or anything like that. But I was glad to see her. You know, it was nice to have her around. And you only get, you know, a grandmother is something that you cherish, and I never grew up with any of my grandparents, so just to have that moment with my grandmother now is very, 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 very good for me. You know, the guy that I used to, that I was once in a relationship with, he always, not really pressured me. He always encouraged me to make amends with my grandmother, and always told me, you know, just try to make things right. You know, just try it. That's your grandmother, whatever. And I, you know, of course, I'm stubborn as fuck, so I really wasn't trying to hear nothing he had to say. But it all turned out perfectly. That whole Jersey trip, that the first Jersey trip that I went on with my family, that was a trip that really, like, healed old wounds for me and for them. So I'm happy about that. Very, 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 very happy about that. Let's see what else is going on right now. My YouTube channel continues to grow. It's not moving as fast as I would like for it to move, but it's moving now. It's not at a standstill. It's actually moving. I promise you guys that I'm gonna do much better next year. I know I say that all the time, but with the way that things have been going and the way my life is set up and the way that I want change, I think I do need to do more with my channel. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring new segments in. I want to do, you know, live Q&As now. I want to do, I always talk about astrology all the time. And so instead of talking about astrology in damn near every video, why not just make a whole segment for astrology? I don't know the name of the segment. If you want to contribute to the name of the segment, you can just place it below. And, you know what I'm saying, I will gladly look through them and see which ones I like the best. You know, I might just make a post on YouTube after I film this video, but you know, it is what it is, you know. Come on and help me out with this astrology piece that I'm going to do. I'm probably going to start doing it the second week of January. Another thing that happened this year, my friend and my bestie, my YouTube colleague, Jamar, he has moved to California. And you know what I'm saying? Me and him are like good, like so good, like good. Like he's everything that I could ask in a best friend. You know what I mean? Just like I've always said, it's not just, he's not my YouTube friend anymore. Like he's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? And I try not to really talk about him as much on my videos. And I see with me not speaking on Jamar for like a couple of videos, people started speculating that we weren't friends anymore. When in the day that I saw that post, I looked and I screenshot the post and I'm like, Jamar, didn't we just talk yesterday? You know what I'm saying? Like, people make up all types of things, but if you follow us on social media, you would know that we are still friends. If any of y'all follow both of us on social media, Facebook and not Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, you would know that we are still best friends. So ain't nothing ever happened between me and Jamar. Me and Jamar are good, okay? So yeah, but we're more than good right now. But I'm going to Vegas in June sometime, and we're supposed to meet up and hang out, and we've been talking about that for a while now. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all might get to see a video from us in the summertime. Hell, if I decide to get up off my ass and go to California before June, hell, we could do one then. But you know, I'm very happy for my friend. You know, he's just out there doing his thing. And you know, I always try to be that encouraging person. I always want him to get back into YouTube and be more consistent with it and just continue to build his brand. Well, not really his brand. I hate to use the word brand because I honestly feel like a lot of us really don't got no brand, including myself. But I just want him to continue to build himself up because he has a lot of potential, and I know that he don't be thinking that he does a lot of the times. Because sometimes when you look at other people's numbers, they can make you insecure about yourself. But I see a lot in my friend. I see more in my friend than I see in my damn self. So I want to see him win. So yeah. But yeah. That's what I gotta say about Jamar. That y'all know I always gotta talk about Jamar. So Jamar, Leah, and Bianca, those three right there, I love them. Let's see, what else is going on right now? I got a promotion at my job. Just last Thursday, I got a promotion. I'm getting a raise as well, so that's another thing. I'm very happy about that. And you know, the sky is the limit right now. I'm currently preparing for my 30th birthday, which is in February. I didn't even want to celebrate it at all because I wasn't excited about turning 30. I felt like I was, you know, being old and I haven't accomplished the things that I wanted to accomplish. By the time I was 30, I have not done it yet, but the sky's the limit for me. The 30s is another chapter in my life, and I feel like I've made all the mistakes I need to make. I've owned up to my mistakes, and you know, it's just the process now of getting rid of. I don't even think I'm in the process of getting rid of toxic people. I think all the toxic people that needed to, the people that really didn't mean me no good, all the snakes, they're all gone. So, you know, it is what it is. But I do think that there's one thing that I need to learn. And the one lesson that I want to learn, and it's going to take me a while, and I'm not using this as a New Year's resolution or anything like that, but I do think that this is a lesson that I do need to learn. And is to learn to, you know, live, learn, and let go. You know, there are people in my life that I've probably forgiven, but I never forgot what they did. And I'm always going to look at them a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they were close to me, I never look at them the same, period. So I do have this thing about me where I can forgive someone for what they did to me, but I would never look at them the same. Like, it'll never be the fucking same. You know what I mean? Never. I never in life look at them the way that I once did. You know, and people look at it as if I'm holding a grudge, but it's not necessarily me holding grudges. It's just that once I'm done with you, I am so done with you. Like, I'm forgiven to a fault. I always say this. I'm forgiven to a fault, especially if I love and adore you and you mean a lot to me. I just forgive and I forgive and I forgive and I forgive and I forgive. And sometimes I just let things fly off my shoulder. You know what I mean? But when I get tired, I get tired. And when I get tired, you're done. Like, you are literally dead to me once I'm done with you. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But the only thing I want to do in 2019 is continue to get money, continue to take my motherfucking trips, continue to grow, and continue to entertain you guys as I have since 2010. That's all I want to do is continue to grow, continue to make my money, continue to, you know, continue to build my buns, continue to, you know, go on my trips, continue to love me, continue to find myself. You know what I'm saying? If a relationship comes along, then it does. You know, at this point, I'm not really looking for one. I don't really care to be in one right now because I'm still working on me. But if one comes, it comes. It does. You know what I mean? You can't fight fate. Period. You just can't. Ain't no way you can fight it. No way. But this is my 2018 year in review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to leave whatever you need to leave below. Make sure you like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Even share the video if you like. And make sure y'all put those titles at the bottom of the video and for my new astrology segment, because I will be doing astrology videos now. And you know what I mean? I'm gonna do the live Q&As and stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do more of those. I know I want to start my astrology videos the second week of January or whatnot, and I gotta pick which day. It's probably gonna be every Wednesday. I'll do one, probably every Wednesday. We'll see about that though. But come up with a name for me. Whichever name I choose, I'm gonna give that person credit in my very first astrology video that I'm gonna do. Very first one. But this is my year in review, y'all. Till 2019, I will check y'all later. Oh shit. Peace and fucking blessings, okay?